Hello, Mahmoud Salabi. This is Libya المستقبل from يمكنكم. The first deputy speaker of the Libyan House of Representatives, Mr. Fawzi Al-Wairi, met with the Italian ambassador to Libya in his office at the Parliament's branch in Tripoli. During the meeting, they discussed the latest political developments, most important issues related to Libyan issue, and the ways to strengthen Libyan-Italian relations, according to what was stated by official spokesman for Libyan House of Representatives, Mr. Abdullah Blahaga. The President of the Presidential Council, Dr. Mohammed Al-Nafi, was briefed on features of the development plan of the National Oil Corporation for the year 2022, a year which aims to increase daily production in addition to defining existing obligations of corporation during the past years. This came during his meeting with the head of National Oil Corporation, Mustafa Sanala, in a meeting that focused on the workflow of oil corporation and difficulties facing oil sector in Libya. The official spokesman of General Command of Libyan Armed Forces, Major General Ahmed al-Masmari, confirmed that caretaker government had violated the Geneva Agreement and its affiliated meetings and headed to politicize this file at a time when it should be handled for peace and unification of military institutions. Al-Masmari said in a press conference that a statement of representatives of 5+5 Joint Military Commission came based on obligations and obstacles faced by the Commission, adding that there is a politicization and interference in its work, which may lead to collapse of military track. Al-Masmari stated that Defense Minister Ahmed Hamza's statement quotes with the aspirations of the Libyan people and is aligned with the stated goals of a General Command. The director of the Moral Guidance Department of the Libyan Arab Armed Forces, Major General Khalid Al-Mahjoub, said legitimate government is controlling itself and rejects irresponsible practices carried out by Abdelhamid al-Beiba despite resignation of most of ministers and agents. Al-Mahjoub added that Beiba government's desire to remain in power is a dangerous indicator for all of Libya, and things could get out of control, pointing out that Beiba refuses to submit to legitimacy, hand over power, and is carrying out practices that lead the country to a very difficult curve, according to these statements. The Prime Minister, Mr. Fathi Bashagha, renewed his welcome to consensus between the Libyan House of Representatives and Council of State, which resulted in a 12th constitutional amendment and the selection of the Libyan government as the sole representative of executive authority Libyan. Bashagha pledged to provide political, technical and logistical support in addition to create necessary conditions for holding elections, noting that ensuring holding of elections requires a fair constitutional basis and a synergy of all local and international efforts to stop political military escalation practiced by outgoing governments, explaining that it is continued usurpation of power, also the threat of violence. It constitutes a flagrant violation of principles of democracy and civil state. That's the news for today from Libya Mostakbal. Thanks for watching.